What's up, guys? My name's Kataro from ETX Gaming, and we're back. We're playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. When we left off, we were in Cradle of Mist. We had taken one of Perikles' friends to there so he could be safe from the cult of Cosmos, but now we are back in Athens, and we are going to continue on with the list of items that Pericles wanted us to do. So there's one more thing he wanted us to do, so that we're gonna head that way. It just says talk to Pericles' contact. That's where we're going.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
This guy has weird eyes.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
This seems unfair. Switched out black Phobos for white Phobos, because what is better than a black unicorn with a white glowing trail is a white unicorn with a rainbow trail. Okay, stay here, Rainbow Phobos. We're gonna go in the back way. Looks like there's... Oh, I have to switch them. Okay, so there's one more set in that room over there. Do I have to kill anybody? No, I absolutely do not. Oh, there's no way downstairs this way. That sucks. That's a blocked stairwell. That's new. I've never seen that before. Okay, so I gotta get down. I guess I gotta get down into that room. Like, down below.
You're not welcome here, Sellsworth! There he is! Go! No chance.
That should do it. I should let Perikles' contact know.
You don't think they noticed me, do you?
Come on.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Perikles were much closer. It's strange, Perikles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Perikles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Yeah, that's true. I think money's important, but if we know what's going on, that's more important.
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
Alexios. I have no idea what's
Anything
going
Perikles
on.
wanted? Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
I guess if we had done it quieter, they wouldn't have had so many questions. But, you know, whatever. That's how we roll. Let's get out of here. Let me check the map. There's like so much stuff we need to do though before we just go back. So let's do that because let's see, what is this? Oh, that's Cleon. I'm kind of debating whether I even want to do that or not. Go back to him. We did the quest, but he's a rival, and I don't know if helping him will like screw something up. Kind of questioning whether I want to go back or not. Before we go back, let's go to some of these undiscovered and just kind of discover them so we can clean out greater, like at least the city anyway. So I'm gonna start here. We're just gonna go in a big circle, and then eventually we'll get back to Perikles and get our answers. I'm also being hunted 3 times. Why is it 3 times? Oh my gosh! It was just 1 a minute ago. What happened
I
there?
should be careful. High security here.
How did I get so wanted all of a sudden? Oh, I really don't have a lot of money, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. What level are these bounty hunters? Oh, he's high. I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful. I could have swore we were at 1. I don't know how we got to 3 all of a sudden. Of course. God, I hope nobody saw that. No, no, nope, nope. Are they okay? It's kind of a stupid question there, dude. Are they okay? There's blood everywhere. You guys alive? You alright? I think that's the only guy left, right? Probably. There's the treasure chest. There's only 1 chest, and it's right there by that guy. Yep. I don't know if I can sneak up. I don't know if I can sneak up on him or not. Seems I've gotten pretty sloppy with my work here. We need to work on our stealth a little bit. Okay. Especially with all these bounty hunters on us. North wall breach. Is there something I'm supposed to do over there? You okay? Captain, loot treasure. One of our bounty hunters went away. There's the captain.
I see where the fire from. Victory! There you are! Still nothing? Got you!
This is why we have so many bounty hunters on us. Oh my gosh, that dude! Oh, the poor guy! He got walloped. And if you want to, but I'm warning you right now. I guess they're fixing the wall. They shouldn't be on this wall. Let's climb up here. Oh my gosh, our bounties are just keep getting worse and worse, and they're all over, they're really close to us too. Yeah, that dude was running. He was ready to kill me. House of Solon. Okay, I'm gonna hide down here and see if I can find his treasure. I don't have to kill anybody, I just have to get treasure. Of course, they would put the guys like right next to it. Of course.
What was that?
Is he gonna come up here? Or is he just okay?
Everything's okay then.
Oh, the guy's moving. Can't get to this guy because he's... I don't know if I can get around to the other side or not. Is there an entrance? There is not. Oh, there's one. Is that an entrance? Oh, that's a closed door. What level are you? 32. I don't want to kill him. I would rather just knock this dude out. It looks like all the entrances...
You shouldn't be here.
Okay, he moved. I made him move. Good.
Wait, right. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm drowning!
I mean, this is not what I wanted to do, you guys. Just let me steal your stuff. We wouldn't be having these fights and you guys wouldn't be losing your lives. Hunter's gloves. I mean, it's not even items that I want. I'm really nervous about going to talk to him. I will go to this location. But I might hold off talking to him until after I've talked to Perikles. Kill Captain. Oh, there's no entrance there. Are there really only three? There's just three guys? Okay. Just want to make absolutely sure before I do anything. I don't... Well, that's not an entrance, that's just a little hole. There's no entrance on this side either. How do I get into this building?
Meet a man named Varnavas at my ship. He'll be expecting you.
There's one.
I pay drachmi to anyone who'll sail for it.
I'm warning you. Get away.
Oh, he just warned me and then walked off.
What the gods was that?
No, no, I don't want to fight you. It's an open area.
Fuck! Help me!
Great. No, no, no. I can run. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright, I think it's safe now. Okay. Okay. It's getting a little tight here. Alright, we're gonna head to this area next. I'm gonna skip that quest, because I'm not doing that one until after I talk to Perikles. If it's still up after that, then I might go do it. I don't want to screw this up. I have a feeling that doing that quest might mess something up here. So, I'm gonna head this way. Oh god, that's a guy! Oh, run! Oh, thank god he didn't see me. I didn't realize I saw it, and I was like, that's a bounty hunter! I didn't realize it was a bounty hunter tracking me. Thank god he didn't see me. This is a bad area. Why is every temple freaking bad for me? You know, this is why people don't go to church. Because there's enemies everywhere.
I should be extra careful in this area.
I would try to recruit them. Dude won't come here. Guess we'll try to do it this way.
I set sail soon. I want you to be with me when I do.
Yeah, people don't seem to care if you knock them out and then recruit. They seem like they're okay with that.
What? Join me and my crew. You're a sailor at heart, just like me.
Well, you are now. If you weren't before, you definitely are now. Run! I don't want to fight him. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna try to recruit them so I don't get another frickin' bounty hunter on me. Just gotta wait till he calms down a little bit. There we go.
I'm hiring sailors, and I'll pay more than
See,
you
look,
ever
I'm helping
made.
him up. Everybody be cool. He's okay. He's fine. We're all good. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. It looks like a leader house or a fort. It's not a fort. It has to be some kind of special house, though. It looks like it is. Maybe this is like a warehouse? I don't know what this is. A workshop. There's only 3 guys in here. Oh, back up. That was lucky. Now, how do I get to this other one? Oh no. Shush, shush, you're making too much noise.
Take a look.
No.
I have a ship, a good one. What I need is a crew.
Ah, of course. Of course.
He's here!
Nobody saw that, right? Oh my gosh, I try to be so quiet and it just doesn't work. At least nobody saw it, so I'm still good. Oh, that one bounty hunter looks like he's coming this way, though. Oh, yeah, he's running. Let's get him someplace safe. Is that the girl with the wolf? Which one are you? Anyway, let's move on. Okay, I think we've done everything. We went in a big circle, so now we'll go ahead and, I guess, turn this in.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well...
Yeah, I kind of do.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Alright. I don't want to change my clothes. Something just doesn't feel right about it. Like giving all your weapons up, and I don't trust it. I really don't trust it. I really don't want to do this. Should I do it? I don't.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't,
I mean it, Phoebe.
you have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Oh, God.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
I really want to, though. This is like a fancy party, I guess.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates.
Oh my gosh.
Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
She just gave me a bad... She cursed me out with her eyes. I know you guys saw that.
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
I'm not good with parties, just like in real life. I don't know who to talk to.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Let's look at our quests. Get information. I can't look at the freaking world map? Okay. Get information from Sophocles. Or get information... Oh, okay, so there's like 2 people I can get info from? Well...
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating young brother.
I've had my fill. Perhaps
I
later.
guess we can talk to... Let's see if we can talk to these guys.
Amistios in Perikles' abode? I never thought I'd see the day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermipos. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Perikles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Perikles is no different.
That didn't help me. That guy's kind of a jerk.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
You're a rich, arrogant ass. No, we're gonna get right to the point.
I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could
Wow.
Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh, this guy's this guy. Oh, I just want to hurt somebody. This is why I couldn't take weapons in here.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
How do you know Perikles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Perikles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
I guess we're gonna get somebody drunk. Not what I had in mind, but okay.
You shouldn't be in here. What do you
I
want?
walk like 2 feet! So we want sweet wine, so we can make him sick. Or we can get dry wine, which won't make it. No, we're just.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Okay. Is that something for me to take? Huh. Just a quest item.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Oh my god, you're such an idiot.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
We're gonna make this dude sick. He deserves it. An ass.
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
Oh,
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready
Sure.
for another?
Sure, let's just keep drinking. We might not get the answers we need, but this is gonna be fun.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every Pidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Well, that was helpful. Where did this other guy go?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Perikles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I love this guy.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me get out of my clothes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat? Ah! Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
We found 2 things. And while that guy's over there, I guess he's throwing up. Let's go talk to this dude.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Perikles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Yeah, whatever. It's not been a bad party. I'm actually having a little bit of fun here. Got one dude drunk, one dude sick. We had a nice time with Ali.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, Medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
That's true. Rulers are unjust. This is a waste of time.
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Perikles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
I'm pretty sure
Ruling
that
a
is the
city
case.
and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
Wasting your time.
Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I don't know what what did we do in Megaris? I don't remember. That's true.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Alexios, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alexios.
I don't recall sending for you, Misthios. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Perikles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Perikles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
I guess I have to go out like a normal person. You can't be all crazy and just jump all over the place like usual.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Actually, I'm not sure. I think we'll go to Argos first.
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
I mean, we kind of caused that plague. that was our fault. That happened like way in the beginning, and yeah, it's definitely plague. I think the last time we went back, there was a lot of bad things going on there.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope, I'm happy here, and this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Oh, okay. Guess we're on our way to newer things. That is going to be the end of this episode. So if you guys like this, you know what to do. Please leave a like, share, favorite, comment, or subscribe to my channel to get up to date with more videos just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Kataro, ZTX Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!